Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Steph and this is Real Fitness Coaching, and in this video we're getting into a total body sandbag HIIT workout. Now I've got a 15 kilo sandbag to provide the resistance for me today. That is going to be challenging enough. We're doing multiple exercises, multiple rounds with relatively short recovery. So this is far more about stamina than it is about total amount of weight that you can lift. I normally use 7 or 8 kilo dumbbells for overhead movements for about 45 seconds. So a 15 kilo sandbag, to give you an idea, is going to be challenging. This workout is going to be great for you if you're looking to build strength in your upper body, for your whole body in fact, stamina as well, endurance in the muscles throughout your body, burn body fat. This is going to be a real calorie burner and improve your body's ability to recover from workouts, both within the workout and between workouts as well. Now the workout today is going to go like this. We've got 2 movements back to back, 45 seconds for each of those, 30 seconds recovery, and we'll repeat that 9 times over. So relatively short on those recoveries. It's going to get harder as we go through the workout. We're going to begin our workout now with our warm-up. We're going to go hands on hips and check in, as we often do, with that midsection, the hips, the low back and the core. So just taking those hips out nice and wide into those circles. And you can have the feet a little bit wider than hip width, so you can get a big circle and really investigate and feel what the hips are capable of today. If there's any sticking points, if there's any tightness, if you've been sat down and there's any kind of gluing up of those muscles, the connective tissues, we're going to start to unglue. Back in the other direction now, we're going to start to mobilize and free up and create better movement, enhance our movement with this 4-minute warm-up before we get into the workout itself. And the hips and the low back are a key place to start. So big circles still out and around, and we'll change it now into our pendulum swing, reaching those hands up, weight into the heels, almost like a squat movement this one. Imagine a ski jumper, down and then up. Feet about hip width apart, and getting the ankles, the knees and the hips all working together. Nice reach high overhead with the hands, breathing out on the way up, in on the way down. Nice work, one more. All right, from here we're going to go into horizontal rotations, nice and tall. Think about decompressing the body, the spine lifting as those arms rotate around just as far as is comfortable. Keep the navel joining so you keep the core connected, and you're feeling that pull, that stretch and pull through the midsection. Turning on the feet as we go. All right, from here we're going to step out to one side, a nice wide step, not too fast, not too powerful, but we're just getting that stretch in the adductors, the inner thigh, waking up the hips with a bit of loading as we step, weight into the heel, sitting the hips back, up and over. Let's do one more on each side. And there we go. We're going to keep our feet wide for this next one. Turn the feet out and side lunging, keeping those feet static as we twist through the midsection. One arm reaching across to the opposite foot, one arm reaching behind the body. Just coming up on 2 minutes left of our warm-up. So you can push from side to side, get a little bit more pace, and again waking up pretty much the whole body with this movement. All right, from here we're going to take a step back so we have space in front. We're going for walkouts down into that high plank. Step 1 foot forward, step it back. The other foot the same, step it back, walk back with the hands, and we'll go again. Down, fingertips to palms, step forward, foot flat to the floor each time, and walk it back. Let's go one more. Down, and foot forward, groin a step, mobilizing through the inner thigh, and all right, nice and tall. We're going to step forward into a low lunge, rotate round, pushing back. Step, rotate round. Keep that core solid, draw the navel in, and stable as we rotate. Let's go one more. Down, across, and down, across. All right, we're going to get up onto the toes, raise the pulse rate, come up the arms a little bit, either jogging or squat, or with that high knee. Building up that heart rate, warming the body, you can shake the arms. All right, we're going to switch it into a jumping jack. Light on the toes, bringing those arms up overhead in a nice wide arc. All All right, 30 seconds. Keep that going. All right, our first combination, we've got Lumberjack Squat and then Rainbow Press. Grabbing the bag onto the shoulder. That's our left Lumberjack Squat. From there, hold the side of the bag from one shoulder up and over to the other. We're going with those rainbow presses. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. On the left shoulder, Lumberjack Squat. Feet wide, a little bit wider than hip width. Knees wide and slightly turning out the feet. Now you can hold the bag at the front and over the top. Notice my hand position. If you've got handles as well, use those to create that stable position for the bag. And driving tall, pushing those heels into the floor as we drive up. 15 seconds to go. Chest up, sending the hips back, tall at the top. Less than 10 seconds. Working the quads, the glutes, and the core. 3, 2, let's change it. Grab the bag from one shoulder, up and over, to the other. If you've got handles on the side of your bag, you can use those. If not, grab the bag itself. Often, you'll be able to create space to grip the bag. Now, core strong, back up nice and tall, using those arms, triceps, shoulders to do the work. Less than 10 seconds now. Up and over, core strong, navel drawing in. Last few, and pause. Now we've got Lumberjack Squats next on the opposite side, and then we're going into speed burpees. Speed burpees we're going to use the bag for. So hands on the bag, either holding the handles or flat, and then standing tall. And you can use the extra weight of the bag to add resistance as we drive up. So starting off on the opposite side with that Lumberjack Squat in 2, 1, here we go. And down and up. One hand over the top, one hand either on the handle or supporting the bag. Elbow up to keep that bag in place. Just as low as you can into the squat. Sit the hips back. Again, getting those knees wide will help you get more range of movement. Keep that chest up as we drive tall. 15 seconds to go. Building that heart rate up, getting the legs working, quads, glutes, hammies, and 3, 2, speed burpees, down. Feet wide, and hands close together on the bag. Back, get light on those toes, drive tall. Putting your weight into those heels, so again, you want those feet flat to the floor as we come forward with each step. Driving tall. Just as many as you can with good technique. All right, 10 seconds. Up, driving tall. Hips, cardio, back. Whew. All right, 3 down, 6 to go. Okay, 2 down, 7 to go. Squat matrix and plank ladder. So the plank ladder, we're going to go down, down, up, up from a high plank, down to those forearms. Squat matrix, double underhand, feet together, step wide, step around, back to the center, and off we go. Squat matrix to start, and keeping that bag tight to the body. Pull it in close to you. Down and around. Feet together. Just as low as you can into that squat. Feet wide, then stepping around. Elbows to the knees if you can to get that depth. down and around. Step wide, feel that stretch through the adductors. 5 seconds, going into a plank ladder. One more, and high plank. Down, down, up, up. Keeping that core strong. Working from forearms to palms. Doesn't matter if you get out of sequence, just reset and go again. But if you can, alternate that lift and that descent. Navel pulling in toward the spine. 10 seconds left. Now, keep it going. Up, down, up, down. Up on those toes. Woo. All right, 3 down, 6 to go. Alternate floor to shoulder heaves, and then high plank, alternate arm lifts. Holding the bag around the middle from one shoulder to the other. Weight into the heels, get low. Hands close together, feet wide, alternate arm lift, keeping the core and the hips at level. Here we go, 3 seconds, 2, 1, alternate shoulder, lift. Feet wide, so you can get low, and then pull with a nice flat back, that bag up, and over from side to side, shoulder to shoulder. Driving through the heels, 20 seconds to go. Testing the whole body, the legs, the core, the back, the shoulders, and the breathing. 10 seconds to go. Down and up. Down and up. 3, 2, plank. Thumbs together, feet wide, lift. One arm out to the side. Fingers spread wide. Weight into the palm heel. Try to keep that body weight centered over the hand that's holding you up. Don't let those hips drop or rise up too high. 18 seconds. Now 15. Resisting that twist through the waist, through the midsection. Keeping it steady, keeping it stable. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, now we have cleans and then shoulder press. With the clean, holding the handles, driving it up. Fingers, little finger into the crease of the handle, up and down. And then from here, same position with the grip, up, overhead. Okay, from the floor. 3, 2, 1, down. You want to pull back to the shoulder height. Nice clean. Use that flick to get the elbows forward and driving from the legs and the arms together. Just as low as you can go, arm's length. Halfway through, driving up, feet wide, hip width or wider. 10 seconds more and keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder press, core strong to the racked position and then up overhead. Adjust the grip anytime you need to. Straight line from head through to heels. Don't arch the back. Drive it high overhead. Breathe out as you go. Shoulders, triceps, core, back. Keep those reps coming. One after another. 5 seconds now. Keep it up. and rest. From here, we have core twists and a squat to overhead press. Core twists, double underhand grip, plant the feet, and we're turning from side to side. Shoulder press, squat to shoulder press, racked position, down and up, using the legs and the shoulders together. Here we go, and driving the bag across from side to side. Bring it out from the body just as far as you can, and it's that change of direction, pulling it back in the other direction, decelerating, accelerating with those obliques, with your deep core, using the legs that turn through the feet, just like our warm-up, to create that momentum and that power. We've got 10 seconds left. Working the forearms, the grip, and the biceps as well. 2, 1. Racked position. Down, up overhead. Squat to overhead press. Tight grip on the handles. Notice how I'm resting the bag on the tops of the forearms. Close into the body on the way down. Knees wide, elbows to knees, and drive it up. 15 seconds. Keep going. Driving those heels into the floor, keeping that chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, 3 to go. High plank step outs with squats in the racked position. High plank, feet wide, step, the hands out. 1 and then the other. Back to the center. Squats, holding the bag, shoulder height, and then squatting down. Here we go. Step wide and wide to the other side. Get the weight onto those palms and let the feet adjust their position as you need them to. Wide, back to the center. Wide, back to the center. Really pushing across from left to right. Again, with the hips, don't let them drop too low or rise up too high. 10 seconds left to go. Work across. Stay strong. Navel in. Pulling up. And squats. Feet wide. Knees wide. Weight into the heels. Drive up. Bag held tight to the body. Shoulder height. And keep that chest up. Sit the hips back. Feeling that work through the hamstrings, as well as the quads, as well as the glutes. 15 seconds. Breathing out. On the way up. In on the way down. 5 seconds now. Drive. Keep it going. You got this. Whew. All right. Mountain climbers. Alternate reverse lunge. Hands on the floor. And we're driving. Cycling those knees forwards and back. Once again, double underhand grip. Alternate reverse lunge. Our second move. 5 seconds. Let's get that pace and that heart rate up with these climbers. Weight into those heels. Palm heels, I should say. Light on the toes. And knees not too high off the floor. Reaching back. Supple through those ankles. Keep the hands directly underneath the shoulders. 15 seconds. Keep it going if you can. 10 seconds more. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge. And down and back. Keep the weight on the static leg, the lead leg, specifically the heel, as we drop and drive tall, like a piston, the leg working, driving directly upwards, and 15 seconds, more to go. Pull that bag in towards the body and drive tall. Last couple. Whew. All right. Bear crawl steps. Clean squat to press. All fours, bend knees, step and return. And that's our bear crawl step. Clean. The weight up, squat and press. All in one. Bear crawl steps first. Here we go. Step, step, opposite hand, opposite foot. Stepping forward, holding the body weight. Core strong. Draw that navel in, elbow and knee coming together with that step. Keep those hips as low as you can to the floor. 15 seconds to go. Step, push back, step, push back. Last 5 seconds. Now, step, and one more, step. All right. Woo. Clean, squat, press, down. Clean, squat, press, down. And keep it going. Arms length, shoulder height, overhead. Breathing out on the drive up. And keep it going. 15 seconds. Whole body working. Legs, core, shoulders, and of course the cardio. And up, and woo! All right, well done indeed. Let's stay on our feet. Have a brown mop. And well done. Give yourself a round of applause for getting through that one. That was tough. Whew. Okay, into our cool down. Starting off with horizontal rotation. Always a nice one to feature in a cool down as it gets that breeze across the arms. But also, again, decompress the spine. Tall, long through that spine, getting that rotation through the hips, through the torso, and opening through the shoulders as well. Feet flat, one hand reaching up, the other hand reaching down, working that stretch, and the side of the body, again decompressing, as we did a fair bit of weight bearing overhead, racked positions, compressing the spine, so stretch it out with these moves. Into our pendulum, nice and slow, nice and smooth. Again, like the warm up, but slower. Focusing more on that reach overhead and that rhythmic movement of the arms, loosening the shoulders. And one more, down and up. Reaching, sorry, bringing the feet apart, turn the feet to the side, now reaching one hand up into our windmill. We're going to go for 2 on each side. Hold that low position, reach the hand back, spread the fingers wide, and feel that stretch. Reaching up, we'll go down a second time. Legs straight if we can, fingertips to the floor. Turn the body, reach that hand up, and feel that stretch. And breathing out as we come back up. Turn the feet to the other side. Rear hand up, lead hand against the leg for balance. Turn the body, open the palm, and stretch. Reaching up. As we exhale a second time, down we go. Hopefully a little bit lower this time. Reaching back a bit further with the arm. And up we go. Sideways on. Stepping 1 foot forward, bending the rear knee. Reach those hands down. If you can, fingertips to the floor. If not, the toes. If not, the shin. But just as low as you can. Stretching that lead hamstring. We're going to come up. We're going to switch, bending that rear knee. Find the distance between the toes that works for you. Too much of a stretch, then bring the foot back. Tilting the tailbone up and back to increase that stretch. And slowly coming up. We want the space in front of us now because we're going to walk out fingertips to palms. We're going to go into a groiner step. And we're going to reach the same side hand as the forward foot up in the air. Stretch across the chest and shoulders with that T rotation. And then underneath, threading the needle, the hand going between the shin and the forearm. Getting that stretch through the lead hip. Back up and overhead again. Opening up through the chest and underneath once more. Nice. And hand back to the floor. Switch the feet. Reaching up. If it's my right foot forward, it's my right hand reaching up, stretching the chest. Opening up and then underneath, reaching across. From this side you can see getting that stretch on that lead hip as well as through the body. Reaching up. Second time, underneath and across to get that hip stretch. Bring the hand back to the floor, feet together, walking the hands back. Briefly linger in that hamstring stretch before uncurling. Going to bring the arms up into a Y shape, palms facing up, thumbs pointing back. Don't arch the back, just stay nice and tall, stretching across the chest and shoulders, and bring the hands out in front, make a big circle with the arms, and stretch across the back.
Activity completed.
Nice work. And releasing the hands, uncurl and roll the shoulders around to finish low to high. Front to back, getting that movement not just in the shoulders, but through the spine as well. Finishing with that nice big open stretch and shoulder position. Fantastic work. Once again, give yourselves a round of applause. If you put everything into every single one of those movements, that was a tough workout indeed. Thank you once again for joining me in these workouts. I hope you're feeling great from them. I hope you're enjoying them. If you are, subscribe to the channel so you can see them as they come out each week. Share with anyone that you think would benefit from seeing these workouts. And again, give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, because it really does help to put it in front of more people. So we're going to help even more people get in shape and enjoy the process of exercising and working out together. I will see you very soon for another fantastic workout. Take care.